This video assumes you fought Ganondorf. So, Tears of the Kingdom saw the long-awaited return of Ganondorf after 16 years, and he was more badass and menacing than ever before. I anticipated fighting him so much, seeing he easily broke the Master Sword and casually went ahead to change the entire landscape of Hyrule. Then finally, at Endgame, I fought Ganondorf and it felt like, yeah, he had good melee, but he was still too easy. So in the cutscenes, he felt really intimidating, menacing, and outright badass. But in gameplay, I kept having to hold back just to enjoy the fight. So, how can you get Ganondorf to feel just as badass in battle as he does in the lore, in cutscenes? We're going to answer that, and stay with me. There'll be a bonus and some fun facts at the end of this video. So I've been hoping for some DLC like Master Mode that fixed this fight, but you know the news. Then I saw this post on Reddit that said, why was Ganondorf so easy? And in the comments, someone else said, open world games allow you progress at your own pace, and that includes self-nerfing the big boss fight. And I was like, okay, that gave me the idea to create a truly good challenge for myself and share it in a YouTube video. So that takes us to what I've dubbed the Lore Accurate Ganondorf Challenge. So what I call the Lore Accurate Ganondorf Challenge involves you making a deal with this statue guy. But before you can do that, you need to have done the side mission, a deal with the statue. Now, here are the rules. First, you sell your hearts till you have only 10 left. That's for about 2,800 rupees. This process can be gruesomely slow, so I'm just gonna speed it up. Now that you have so few, it's actually gonna feel menacing, heartbreaking when Ganondorf breaks your heart. So having so few hearts pretty much increases Ganondorf's offense massively. Next, no Master Sword, obviously. Then you defuse all your weapons, no fusions. You use them just the way Ganondorf left them. After all, he went through the trouble of decaying them all. This drastically increases Ganondorf's defense, and that also means no arrow fusions. No arrow fusions. Then no shields, since Ganondorf isn't using a shield either. He just stands around and waits for you to slaughter him. So no shields. Next, no bows above 20. I'm using 14. Then you could wear whatever gear you want. I wear my favorite, the green tunic. Then no eating, since Ganondorf himself isn't eating mid-battle. No fairies, so I'll just use these and let them grow, whatever, right? Then I'll heal up for the battle. I'm pretty sure Ganondorf starts at full health too. Now you could wear weak clothes if you want to make it a Souls fight, you know, but my favorite gear is already upgraded, so that's what I'm gonna wear. Ganondorf's offense and defense being so boosted, that long Demon King health bar is actually gonna feel scary. Let's recap. You sell your hearts, no Master Sword, no fusions, no shields, no bows above 20, no healing or augmenting yourself with food, no fairies, and that's what the challenge really entails. Those are the rules, and now that it's taken care of, it's time to show you the truly lore accurate Ganondorf experience.
Disappointing. This world should be shrouded in darkness, not bathed in insufferable light. All these weak, peace-loving cowards running rampant. It would have been more satisfying to overcome a worthy foe.
Regardless, I will reshape this world as it was meant to be. I will crush any opposition. I will rule. That is what a king must do. Do not look away. You witness a king's revival. And the birth of his new world. Pathetic. this! Coward! We'll cut you apart! Fall! Die! Fall! What a feeling. I'd almost forgotten the thrill of battle. That feeling as blood surges in my veins. And I am not even nearing the limits of my power. Enjoy these final moments. I will be taking far more than you're on this time.
Sorry for keeping you waiting!
Sages, I will deal with you all at once.
Oh, fight that Demon King!
Taking him down, Demon King!
We settle this now, Ganondorf!
And there you have it, people. Lore accurate Ganondorf. And take a look at this. This right here is what your inventory is supposed to look like after a final boss fight. Now you may be wondering, aren't you gonna show the demon dragon part? No, because that one, there's no helping him. I mean, look at him. His aim is so woefully hopeless, there's literally nothing I could do to make him tough. And Octorok will take more heart from this guy. So, demon dragon, skip. Yeah. I hope you found this challenge nice. So, as promised, as thanks for staying to the end, here's a bonus challenge. It's the same rules, but if you don't want to go through that gruesome process of selling all those hearts every time, you could just wear weak clothes that have 3 or less defense and do the same lore accurate Ganondorf challenge. Though it might be a little bit harder.
Fall.
Now, if you only want a mildly difficult but still fun experience, you could try the challenge with the Master Sword. According to the lore, that's what Link uses against Ganondorf, so it's still lore accurate. Then, you can do cool stuff like this. Perhaps you didn't know you could do that. Now there's one more variation to the challenge. That's the same standard challenge, but this time you both sell your hearts and use weak clothes, but you're allowed to eat. I found that one to be the most fun. For your convenience, I've put a picture that shows the variations of the challenge in the video's description. And fun fact, did you know that you could actually set Ganondorf's arrows on fire? Nice little detail there. And here's another. If he shoots the arrows at you, you can still set them on fire. And yet another, they heavily referenced the Blight boss fight soundtracks from Breath of the Wild and brought back the visual and sound effects of the Breath of the Wild Master Sword only for this fight. Hear it again. My theory on this is that the Master Sword only makes that sound when it's exerting itself, which it had to do throughout Breath of the Wild, but in Tears of the Kingdom, being powered up to a much higher power level, it only ever needs to exert itself against Ganondorf himself. Tell me if that makes any sense. And it probably isn't even worth mentioning that the Demon King transformation soundtrack and the Phantom Ganon soundtrack were both referenced from the Ocarina of Time Ganondorf fight. But if you didn't know, now you do. Next, Ganondorf doesn't block as well now. But did you know that there is a way to get him to block? Spam him with arrows long enough and he'll start parrying those arrows as he taunts you. That pretty much counts as blocking.
Too weak. Too obvious. Too weak.
And looks kinda cool when he blocks multiple arrows.
Too weak.
Notice that shooting the groom makes this mushy sound. Listen. Lastly, have you ever seen the light dragon get hit by gloom? She goes dim for a second. Let's see that again. And again. Yeah. So, to wrap this up, you can tweak it to be a Souls boss fight, or you could just play what Nintendo gave us. It's open world, play how you like. And since the game doesn't save whenever you fight Ganondorf, that means you can just keep your travel medallion at the diving spots, clear the army, then enjoy a truly lore accurate Ganondorf fight whenever you want. It won't save that you did all that. You can get right back to adventuring immediately after a good fight. The lore accurate Ganondorf challenge was the first time I actually lost to Ganondorf when I did not allow or want him to win. It was down to who hit first, and I couldn't believe it when I was the one who fell. Honestly, I'd have preferred it if Ganondorf got stronger with each blood moon, just like the servants, so that when you stacked up enough hours, you face a Ganondorf that barely takes any damage, and you have to pull all the stops just to survive against him, you know, like the Master Sword fused with Lionel pads, max attack up, max defense clothes, all your Lionel powered bow, Gibdo powered shots and bomb barrels, and everything just to stand a chance against this guy. You know, something that forces you to get creative with the options available in one-on-one fight. Let me know in the comments if you have liked that too. It'd be really nice to see the take of other players on this challenge, so if you try it, please let me know your experience in the comments or mention me wherever you post it. And guys, I don't post very often on YouTube, though this one really weighed on me to do it, but you see more of my content on Twitter, which is now called X. So please check me out there, and peace out.